Okay, so in your mobile layout, make sure you capitalize the G for graphic designer. Your footer down here is not coming out correctly, and I'm going to give a suggestion with the navigation bar as well. I think the font size is working fine. Um, just be careful, if you want this to be shown down here, this text down here is a little harder to read. So you might have to revisit this in Photoshop and make some adjustments to this area for this graphic here. Um, And eventually, what you're going to have to also do is, when we get to next week, when you click on these graphics, you have to increase the size so that way you can uh, make sure it works to be able to view it. Okay. I think even with on your layout for your desktop version, your contact page, you really want to make the email, Behance, Twitch, phone address. You want that to stand out. Make it a little bit larger. Change the color to blue to make it to fit your color scheme on that. Now this graphic here, I'm not a big fan. I know this is kind of like a business card. I'm not a big fan of where this text is because having the text where it's overlapping blue and black, it makes it harder to read. Okay, so if I had something like this, I would have the black down here, like a black border or something there, and put my text down there. I do think that is harder to read that way. But I think that's just an entire graphic that you have there, right? So let me go back in. Yeah, so I mean, what I was thinking that if you had if you had like a black area down here at the bottom, and you fill it with, let me just fill this with black, or maybe it's blue, so it stands out, and put your text down there or something, but that just makes it too hard to read. Okay, so let's take a look here real quick. Well, I thought, let me go back here. I thought on the home page, maybe I couldn't, maybe it's just because I can't scroll down. No, that home page, I can't see the bottom of that footer or the about page. It looks like your roller guides are all set up correctly. I'm not sure why that's happening. I have to look at more detail. Now, I do think for this navigation bar up here, I think what you need to do is just take a rectangle tool and have it go all the way from the left edge of the browser to the right, and then you're going to fill it with black, and you're going to send it backwards, send it to the back. Actually, your blue background's back there, so I'm going to bring it forward. Object bring forward. There we go. What I want to do is try to avoid having that blue gap in between. So that way when we look, it just goes in, it's just completely a black rectangle going all the way across. Okay, so I definitely would take a look at doing something like that. Also on your desktop version, I do think the navigation bar is too close to your header. So, and you could do well, you might be able to do the same thing with the black there. Um, I think with the desktop version, you probably want to go in and just move it down a little bit. You really want to have it stand out. So that means you're going to have to adjust your heading. So it's just too close to what we have there. I really wanted to kind of have a little extra gap. So then you have to